They're not over the relationship. As simple as that. They just know how to fucking hide it well because of how avoidant they are. Right? You guys know when I do the Lulu as readings, I give you guys the most detailed explanation I ever can. Right? And they're not over it, and they specifically know, and they're not coming back, or they're not showing back up because they know they have to face all the shit they put you through if they walk back in. Three of Swords right here. Healing, changing, right? So I definitely want you guys to acknowledge that's the energy I'm picking up right now. And it's not even that they're not over the relationship, it's the fact that if they were to show back up, they have to show up with their guts. They have to show up with their huevos, right? So like I'm telling you, I'm specifically feeling that. But guys, remember, what matters first is the fact that this part matches. If it does, stay, move on, and a better reading will find you, right? I'm telling you, the justice is coming up. Justice reverse, matter of fact, they know they did you fucking dirty. Pinche culeros, am I right? Perdón, estoy enojado porque estoy enfermo. Por eso, mira, they're not over it. Mira, cabrones, they're not over it. I'm telling you. But like I'm telling you, they're not over it. I'm telling you, and it kind of pisses me off because they put you through everything, right? I don't know why I feel it like como que honestamente sí te dolieron, like they really, really did hurt you. But at this moment in time, please give me more info. Fucking told you guys, look at this, the Six of Swords reverse, which literally means not being able to move forward because you're still carrying baggage from a past relationship or a past connection. This could be you, this could be them, but like I'm telling you, you first have to drop this energy for you to move forward. And they know they fucked up. They know they did you wrong. They know they did you dirty. You have family problems, specifically with your dad. It's not that you have family problems. You came from a very destructive family where you never you never recognized that was a toxic environment until you moved out or until later in life, depending on how old you are, right? They also came up in a toxic environment. You have problems with father figures, or you have problems specifically with authority figures. So maybe you got in trouble a lot in school. Maybe you just didn't like your boss. Maybe you didn't like when somebody else was in control of your reality, right? And I feel like this is what they were. They were, every time something went wrong, they were trying to take control of the situation, and the best way they knew, was to literally like use their anger, use things like that. Es lo que Yonira. I've been going to the gym a lot. Mira, this is mi pecho, cabrones. I'm so sorry. That's so fucking distracting. I'm so sorry. Go to the gym. That's what I gotta say, right? But overall, like I'm telling you, it's like you didn't recognize you were in a toxic environment with the Six of Wands reverse. The Emperor reverse, it's like I don't think they're over it, and they're not over it because they know they did you wrong, or they know the situation became toxic, right? You would even ask yourself, why can't you recognize that I care for you? Why can you recognize that I love you? I don't know why I feel like they have problems with their father, right? Lately you have been really heavy on your mind about the situation, or lately you have been really heavy on your mind about your future. Like you're lacking a lot of structure, and you even honestly, I feel like you feel free without them in your reality. You're feeling very free, right? Give me more info. Dame más información. Dame más información. Dame más información. Cabrón, dame más información. Then we have the Seven of Cups. They know they chose wrong. I see the Seven of Cups as the worst card in tarot. Other readers don't, but I do. And the reason I see the Seven of Cups as the worst card in tarot, it's because it means that you're making choices when you know you're in the wrong. Right? Let me explain. The best way I can explain is like you break up with somebody because you think this breakup is going to bring you some sort of mental peace, but in reality, you were just avoiding opening up to this person. And what's actually the problems, right? That's coming out very heavily right now. So you made a choice under all this fog, under all this confusion, and now you're regretting it. When I get the Seven of Cups in a reading, I always sense the energy of regret because you didn't make a choice when your whole mind was like a trash can. Your whole mind was literally cluttered, right? And like I'm telling you, this person lacks a lot of confidence and they lack a lot of structure, specific person, right? And I feel like you wanted to work on this relationship. You wanted to make things work, but the more you did, the more problems rised up with the Five of Wands. This person has a very fiery temper. Super fiery temper with the Emperor reverse and the Five of Wands. Okay? They also struggle with money. I don't think they struggle making money, but I feel like they struggle with I don't feel like they struggle making money. I feel like they struggle with keeping money, right? That's definitely what's showing up. That's definitely what's happening out right now. That's definitely what's showing up, right? They struggle with like managing their money. They come from a background where they never truly were offered love, right? So when you offered that love, you offered that happiness, it felt very, very foreign to them with the sun in reverse, right? So they came from pain. You offered them real love, you offered them real happiness, but they did not know how to hold it because they came from a very, very, very toxic environment, right? I also want to point this out. I feel like they kind of had toxic relationships in the past. Okay, after you guys broke up, they most likely went back to a toxic relationship. I'm feeling that. No te voy a mentir, te voy a decir la verdad, right? This person, they realized that this person wasn't going to make them feel the way that you made them feel, and they cut it off, but it was already too late. It was way too late. And with the Ace of Cups, like I'm telling you, it's like they're not over it. Emotionally, they're not. 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, Ace of Cups. They're not emotionally over it, and they daydream a shit ton of what you guys could be. But in reality, this is just daydreams. This is literally just daydreams, right? And the reason this is just daydreams is because they haven't really gone in to make the inner work. The Hermit being shown right here signifies that you are very, very lonely right now, and you're more focused on your healing. You're more focused on doing things for yourself. I don't think you're talking to anybody, and if you are talking to somebody, you feel like you need to cut them off. And you feel like you need to cut them off because you know it's not right to be talking to somebody if you know you're not fully healed. I'm telling you, they daydream a shit ton about you. 9 of Swords, they know they fucked up big time. The thing about it is that I know you wouldn't let them back in. Don't you dare let them back in. And the reason I say don't you dare let this person back in, it's because they haven't healed. They're living in what could be instead of living in what they need to do to make this into a reality. So they're just going to end up hurting you more and more. Okay? My name is Noah Valenzuela. I'm the Tarot Vaquero. I don't really have any zodiac signs, but let me pull a few for you guys. We have Pisces as the first zodiac sign. We have Virgo, Pisces, Virgo. We have Taurus. And then we have Scorpio. No, we don't. We have Sagittarius. Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Taurus. Take care of yourself.